Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we are going to be picking cards to see what is going on in this connection, what messages does your person have for you, as well as where is this connection headed. So yeah, here we have three piles in front of you. We have pile one with the green Jasper, yeah. We have pile two with the tiger's eye, and we have pile three with the rose quartz. So yeah, go ahead and take a second to meditate upon these piles and pick one that you are the most energetically drawn to. You can pick based on anything, the angel numbers and the timestamps below, the crystals, their properties, the colors. It is really up to you, but do go ahead and pick based on your intuition. Once you have done that, head over to the timestamp and click on your respective pile, and yeah, we will see you in your reading. Hi there, pile one. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the green Jasper. Also, it is 1:11 as I'm filming this reading. So already off the bat, I am seeing a recurring angel number for you. Could be 111 or 11 or anything to do with repeating ones. But I am getting that as a very as a number with very good energy for you. And oh my gosh, you're pile one too. I totally just realized that. Okay, I'm gonna start off your reading by picking cards from the Numinous deck to see just the general energy, to gauge the general energy of this connection. Also, I do apologize if for random sounds. I am in New York right now, literally in Times Square in Midtown Manhattan. It gets super noisy, so yeah, I do apologize in advance. Okay, we got Aries. We got Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aries or Aquarius, or you could be that, or someone could have that in their 7th, rising Venus, or 7th house. And we also got Venus. Okay, wow. Okay, don't worry too much if your person don't have these signs. We're of course gonna go ahead and pick some more cards. But this is really great because Aries and Aquarius are they get along really well. I don't remember their astrological connection. I think semi-sextile is the sign right after one another, but these two signs are compatible. So I'm seeing that maybe you and your person do have compatible signs. Maybe someone could be an earth sign or a water sign. Someone could be an air or fire sign, or just maybe it could be a different element, but a compatible element. But that doesn't necessarily have to resonate, okay? But the point of this is that the both of you are compatible, okay? Regardless of signs, I feel like there is this deep mutual understanding with one another, of one another. Sometimes, when you get certain signs, more than the actual signs themselves, you can look at the relationship between these two signs. Quick tarot tip, by the way. I like giving tips as I'm doing these readings. But I really am seeing with this Aries card, okay, now going into the actual aspects of these signs, your person really, really loves chasing. I feel like they're the ones that pursued you. They're the ones that really maybe planned out things, or they just like chasing. They like pursuing. Maybe for a lot of you, you could be the divine feminine watching for a divine masculine. It doesn't have to be the case. I do know there are some divine masculines watching as well. Maybe you could just be dealing with someone who kind of has the personality traits of an Aries, or could be an Aries, or just someone who's very assertive, someone who's very bold, someone who's very confident. I am seeing maybe you could be dealing with someone that's pretty extroverted. Yeah, someone who I just feel the both of you can hold a really great conversation, and you never there's never a dull moment with this person, and this person also feels like there's never a single boring moment with you. You can have so much fun doing literally anything. I mean, you could literally be sitting in a car not even talking, and the both of you would savor the quiet moments. Yeah, because I'm just seeing the both of you understand each other so well. There is this deeper bond and connection that I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you are in separation, maybe you realize that during the separation. I feel like maybe for some of you, you had to go through a period of time, a period of time where you didn't see this person, or you took some sort of break from this person. And during this break, that's when you and your person really started realizing each other's significance in your lives. You really started noticing each other's impact, and the void that the both of you left not being in each other's lives was something that your person realized. I'm almost seeing right away, okay? I feel like if there was some sort of separation, maybe in the beginning they're just okay, yeah, whatever, now I'm single, but now it's just let me live my own life, blah blah blah. But then they realized like they weren't finding anyone like you. Okay, no, there's no one out there that matches your vibes. You are very unique. Even with this Aquarius card, I absolutely love this card, Aquarius, the innovator. Yeah, usually Aquarius cards represent individuality, uniqueness. You are someone who is very true to their individuality. There's something just very different about you, and your person knows this. I feel like pretty much everyone that meets you, even all your exes, like just people that you've been friends with, they know that you are different than others. Okay, and like in the best way possible. Like there's nothing like basic about you, and like even if you do like doing basic things or whatever, it's like your mind is very different. I feel like a lot of you have a really great mindset that your person really fell in love with. This Aquarius card also, it literally says the innovator, and it's associated with, it is an air sign, and air signs are associated with the mind, intellect, thinking, individuality. Yeah, like there's something about your mindset, your perspective, the way that you view the world, the way that you do things that this person really fell in love with. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this person was very and is very passionate about you still with this Aries card here, but like it goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than just the physical, because yeah, Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the planet of like passion and yeah, like intimacy and things like that, on a more like, I guess, sexual level. And this Aquarius card is all about like the mind, so it's like I said, it goes deeper than just the physical. They really just, they admire your personality. They admire you for who you are. So if you've ever had doubts about this connection, like, oh, does this person only like me for like, the physicalities or like in a physical manner? They definitely do, but they like you way beyond that as well. Okay, like I feel like this person thinks you're beauty and brains. Okay, you are very attractive on the outside, but your mind, and you're very attractive on the inside too, especially regarding your mindset and yeah, your personality. And that's the biggest flex for someone to really like your personality out of everything. Oh my gosh, that's big, because if you think about it, personality is the thing that you have the most control over. And yeah, your person really liked you for you, which is why I'm seeing if there was some sort of separation, or you're even in separation right now, that separation hit them hard. Okay, they really felt like they lost a real one, and I feel like this person is definitely going to chase you again. They're definitely going to pursue you, because there's so much love in this connection. Okay, with this Venus card here, this is like one of the best cards to get in a love reading, any sort of Venus placements. Yeah, but this also says like beauty, harmony. Yeah, the both of you just worked so well together. I keep getting like harmony, and again, the fact that these two signs are very compatible, I'm seeing the both of you are very compatible. Even if you did have some differences, it's like you admired each other's differences. Okay, your person liked hearing about the things that maybe they weren't into or that familiar with, and I'm sure this person also taught you a lot about certain things that you didn't know a lot about. Yeah, and the both of you just learned a lot about each other, a lot about yourselves, a lot about life. I just feel like you had very engaging conversations. Okay, like this was a very deep and meaningful connection. And yeah, definitely seventh house placements, I am getting that as well. Maybe someone could even have like Libra energy, also Taurus energy, because Venus rules Libra and Taurus. And oh my gosh, I cannot stop stressing how attractive this person found you. Okay, this literally says beauty, sensuality, and like there's literally a rose, which is the symbol of beauty and love, and Venus is also the planet of love and beauty. Yeah, this person finds you to be beautiful, attractive, gorgeous, stunning, handsome, like literally every single word out there. Okay, like you are a full-on goddess or god, or like a Greek god or something. Yeah. This also says like magnetism, so your person is very attracted to you. They find your energy and just you in general to be very magnetic, irresistible, and they also think you're pretty much irreplaceable. Okay, like that's the biggest thing I'm getting here in this reading. Like there is no one like you. They know they're not going to find anyone like you. They know they're not going to like feel for anyone else the way that they feel for you. The feelings that you invoke within this person are unmatched, like literally unmatched. Even with this Aquarius, the innovator card, this is one of like the most like individualistic signs. They really have a penchant for being very different, very unique, and yeah, there's just no one like you whatsoever. Like your interests, the things that you have going on for you, all your hobbies, yeah, the way that you do things, the way that you view things, this person really learns so much about you. And I'm also seeing like, someone here definitely could be like a sapiosexual, or someone who's like attracted to like someone's intelligence. Yeah, I really feel like, you're also the type of person that like it's hard for you to like really be attracted to someone, or like, get physical with someone unless you have some sort of deeper connection or attraction. Like, I forgot the word for that, but you kind of have to be emotionally attracted before like feeling physically attracted, or the both sort of go hand in hand. This also says idiosyncratic. Sorry, I'm totally mispronouncing that word, but I feel like your person's the same way as well. Like, you know, there's a lot of like attractive people around in the world, but it's just like, you know, not to bash on anyone, but it's like there's certain people that you find attractive and that you vibe with well and that you mesh with well, and it's like not everyone is everyone's cup of tea, but you definitely are this person's cup of tea. In fact, like I'm seeing like, you know, the type of person that you were and are with them, that's what they now look for in people. Those are the qualities they now look for, okay? Like you have changed their perspective and mindset on partnerships and love in general. I feel like before you, they were missing out, and they didn't even know they were missing out until they met you, okay? Like they realized like, wow, like this is what I, you know, didn't have in my life before. I cannot believe I settled for these people in the past. This person is like a total game changer. Okay, that is literally what they think of you, and that is like one of the highest forms of compliments in mine, probably a lot of people's opinions, yeah, but they really do adore you. They're so attracted to you. This also says like luxurious and indulgence and fashion. I definitely feel like you have a very great taste in fashion. You're probably into aesthetics. You're probably into like, you know, yeah, just really taking care of yourself, and your person like really likes that. Like whatever that you do, like seriously, like you probably look great in makeup, and you know, if you are someone that wears that, and when you get all like dressed up and, you know, work on yourself in that sense, but like you also look just as great in sweats. Like literally you could be like, you could look like Shrek and this person would still love you, okay? Yeah, because you just radiate beauty and positivity and light from within, and that's something that your person just, it's not something that like, you know, unfortunately they've been finding in like everyone, and especially people before you. Like I said, you were a total game changer, and like you changed their perspective on love, and you like really raised their standards as well. I'm really getting that everyone before you was kind of a downgrade. Everyone after you, you know, if they did date or whatever, is also a downgrade. Yeah, again, not to bash on anyone, but like literally this person does put you on a pedestal. So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and pick some actual tarot cards to see what other messages we have here. By the way, at the bottom of the deck we have King of Wands, so maybe you could also be dealing with the fire sign. I'm really getting like Sagittarius vibes here. Yeah, okay. Ooh, we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this person is all about chasing and pursuing. The Knight of Swords literally is someone, you know, who loves going after what they want. Like, out of, like, when you think of Knight in Shining Armor, I don't know why, but I'm really thinking of, like, Shrek and Fiona and, like, that whole series. Like, yeah, Knight in Shining Armor, like, in that series, Fiona's just like, oh, I need to find my Knight in Shining Armor, blah, blah. Yeah, like, I just feel like you are, like, this person, they want to be your Knight in Shining Armor, okay? Like, the Knight of Swords, even more than the Knight of Wands, actually does represent, like, you know, that whole, like, fairy tale Knight in Shining Armor vibes. I've said Knight in Shining Armor at least, like, 5 times. Take a drink every time I say that, but, yeah. With this King of Swords, this person really wants to communicate with you. Okay, Swords is all about communication. Really, like, letting them know letting you know what's on their mind, really being able to verbally express and communicate their thoughts. Like, they really just want to come forward and just talk. Like, I'm seeing they want to have a conversation with you. They want to, like, they want to do everything. I feel like they want to wine and dine you, but also have a conversation. And I really feel like you're going to be getting some sort of clarity about something, or even like the truth about something. And it's going to be something good. Like, I know that can scare people, but like, I really feel like for a lot of you, maybe this person owes you some sort of explanation. I'm even getting, maybe for some of you guys, things could have been a little bit abrupt. Maybe for some of you, this person just broke up with you out of nowhere, you broke up with them, or like something happened in this connection, and you kind of want an explanation for certain things, okay? And you're gonna be getting that. I feel like you'd be okay even without it, but I feel like this person wants to give you some sort of clarification. But moreover, like, they want to communicate with you, they want to pursue you, they want to just like win you over, I'm seeing, okay? But this is all about seeking the truth and also speaking their truth. And yeah, like, just expect a lot of action, okay? Like, literally about Aries and the Knight of Swords, so though that's really positive, okay? That does indicate like action and movement, and I'm seeing that if you haven't been seeing any movement, you definitely will, okay? With all this air and fire energy, and even this Venus love energy, you will be seeing movement in your love life. Okay, we also got the Nine of Cups, which is amazing. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with like Scorpio or Pisces energy here. Nine of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, okay? You and this person definitely emotionally satisfy each other, like, to the ends. Like, literally, like, this person, I feel like, again, there's attractive people. There always will be, around you, around them. But what they look for and what you look for as well is emotional connection, and that's something that, like, the both of you were able to provide with one another to one another. And, like, that's not something that always happens. Okay, that's not something that, like, this person has always felt for everyone, and I'm seeing maybe that's the case with you as well. Maybe you thought there were certain people that you really liked, that you were really into, but then you thought about it and you're just like, wait, maybe that was just attachment. Yeah, but I feel like with this person it is pretty genuine for the most of you watching this. Yeah, and this Nine of Cups also represents a dream come true and wishes fulfilled. Like, you are this person's dream come true. You do fulfill, like, every wish that they have in terms of, like, their ideal partner and seeking an ideal partner. Okay, like, they really do think very highly of you. They love your mind, they love your personality, and, like, you just invoke all these feelings within them that, it's not like something that happens every day. Okay, so this person does care about you. They do have feelings for you. So, like, that's one thing you never need to doubt. Okay, even if you're not seeing any movement in the 3D or this person's not, like, acting, that doesn't mean they don't care. In fact, a lot of the times when you manifest someone, like, and if you don't see anything happening in the 3D, there's a lot going on in the 5D. I can personally attest to that. But this person does think about you quite a lot with this Knight of Swords. Okay, and I know the Page of Swords more has to do with social media stalking, but I feel like the Knight of Swords could also represent social media stalking. So they definitely do stalking on social media. I feel like you are so attractive. Like, they definitely have pictures of you saved. Okay, or maybe they're looking at the pictures you sent them through text, or they are looking at pictures of you on social media, or maybe even just Googling you. Like, I feel like they love seeing your face. Okay, like, you are very beautiful or attractive, handsome, whatever you resonate with, very elegant. I feel like a lot of you really like dressing well, and honestly, you look good in everything. Yeah. We also did get the Hermit though, so yeah, I feel like, this person has been in Hermit mode. I was just getting that for a lot of you watching Pile 1. Again, that doesn't have to be the case, but of course, if this Pile 1 doesn't resonate, you can pick other, you can pick another pile. But I'm seeing that maybe this person does tend to go into separation often, or it could be on and off, or maybe this person at some point did go into separation, but it's like they came out better. Okay, like, you literally are manifesting a better, more, like, mature version of them, which is a really good thing, because this Hermit card, it's all about, like, yes, going into solitude and isolation, but to work on themselves and to, come out just a better, stronger person in general, so that this relationship can be better and stronger as well. But I am also seeing a little bit of fleeting energy. I'm not going to lie here with this air sign energy. It's like maybe this person has been a little bit in and out, like I mentioned, or, like, you wish that they provided a little bit more stability. Yeah, but I mean, the Love card and this Nine of Cups definitely does look promising, but I will say with this Nine of Cups, it's not exactly a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups more has to do with, like, family and, like, kind of like being a little bit more serious about relationships, whereas the Nine of Cups, nine is kind of more of like an individualistic, independent kind of number, if that makes sense. And we also got that, on top of the Aquarius card. But, like, let me explain what I mean. Like, the nines in the deck usually do have to do with, like, your individuality. Like, Nine of Pentacles is all about being abundant and attracting abundance, but, like, individually, whereas Ten of Pentacles is all about, like, sharing that wealth with others. And that's kind of the same thing with the Nine of Cups and Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is all about, like, starting a family, combining your finances and wealth and things like that, whereas the Nine of Cups, it's more of like a boyfriend girlfriend type of vibe, and the Ten of Cups is more like a husband-wife type of vibe, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying this person, like, doesn't see you as, like, marriage material. No, I'm just saying that, like, with this Nine of Cups, it's like, this person kind of still has to think a little bit more about their future in that aspect, in that sense. But, like, I'm seeing if they were to think about marrying anyone or even being with anyone for the long term, like, you are definitely a strong contender. Like, they would be with you. Like, there is, no one else that they'd rather be with in that sense. But, like, again, this kind of does have a little bit more to do with, like, okay, like, I'm still kind of a bachelor. Like, yes, I have this relationship going on, and I, this also does represent, like, a serious relationship as well too, but it's just like they still kind of need to think a little bit more deeply and intently about their future. Okay, and they eventually will get to that, I'm seeing. But, like, even with this Hermit mode, it's like, they do reflect a lot. I do feel like this person is into, like, personal development and just trying to overall be a better version of themselves and things like that, but they do need to, like, kind of think before making any, like, they need to think before making any decisions. They're not, about that rash decision-making life, even though it's a little bit contradicting here, because I know I said there's a lot of air and fire energy, which kind of does have to do with fleeting energy, but we have this Hermit card, which is a major arcana, and this is associated with Virgo, and, the sixth house, and just that energy is all about thinking really hard, thinking critically before making any sort of decisions, and that is something that I see this person is doing, or in the process of doing, or, yeah, before they like come forward and take whatever action. But you will be getting clarity from this person for sure. This person does like you and they do want to be with you, but they still have to think a little bit more about like what they want out of their life and what they want in their future. Okay, but I am seeing if there's anyone that they want to be with in the future, because this Aquarius card also does represent like positive aspects for the future. It's associated with the Star card, which is all about having hope and faith for a future. So I'm saying whenever they do think about their future, like they definitely do want you in it in some capacity, but they do need to like just think a little bit more about that. Okay, I probably said that like 3 times now. Sorry, I reiterate a lot of things just to kind of like set it in the reading. But yeah, it's good that this person is maturing. Like I keep hearing like maturing, becoming a better version, and healthy relationship, a strong relationship. The both of you do have a strong bond and connection, but maybe this person in the past has had some sort of commitment issues or fear of commitment. Not even in the sense that they want to see other people. Like I'm not even getting that vibe. Like a lot of the times, like people. Maybe this was just like a millennial or like whatever current day, present day kind of thing. It's like people don't even mind the monogamous aspect. Like a lot of people will like be with someone and they'll only see that someone. Okay, it's not like they're even seeing other people, but they're scared of labels. Okay, they're scared of calling it dating or making them their girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. But like I'm seeing this person wants to be with you and you only. I don't see that they want to be with anyone else. Even if you are dealing with someone that's in a third party, I'm seeing that their like loyalty in terms of their feelings and emotions lie with you. I'm seeing that they have a much stronger connection with you. If there's anyone else, I'm not really getting that. So if you are wondering if there's someone else and you really don't know, I'm not seeing there is. But if there is some sort of third party, again, this person, I just feel like, yeah, they have a deeper connection with you for sure. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the Moonology deck to see what other messages we have here. We got confidence is your key to success. Yeah, so oh my gosh, I feel like these 3 cards definitely make some sort of pattern here. Like this person is going to be confident, they are going to reach out to you, they are going to pursue you, and I'm also seeing that they're gaining confidence within themselves. Okay, this Leo energy has to do with the solar plexus chakra, which is all about self-confidence, self-love, and just really self-acceptance and not holding back and not being afraid to like do things, even being confident about love in general, because I am seeing this person definitely did have some fears regarding love. And like I said, the whole thing with commitment issues, it's more just that they don't want to get hurt. So it's like it's not so much about them keeping their options open as much as like them just like having some sort of emotional, like, what do you call, parachute, or like some sort of emotional safety net. Yeah, so again, like this person does not want to see anyone else, but I'm just seeing they're kind of scared of labels, because it's like if you were to do something to hurt them, those labels are there, then it would like hit stronger, it would hit worse than if like oh, there's no labels. So if this person cheats on me, it's not even quote unquote cheating, right? So I'm just saying this person could be in that mentality. Okay, and they do like their freedom, I'm not gonna lie, with this Aquarius card. But again, it's not so much freedom to see other people, but just like freedom to be themselves and exercise their own individuality. But you've given them that space. I feel like you also have a lot of things going on for you. You also care a lot about your freedom, your future. You're someone that just has a lot going on for you as well. So that's not really a problem at all in this connection. It's more just this person's like fear of getting hurt in love, because I am definitely seeing they have some emotional baggage. The Hermit, yeah, this has to do with like reflection and contemplation, and usually when the Hermit card comes up, it does represent that, okay, this person is on some sort of journey, most likely caused by some sort of pain or trauma that they've gone in the past. Like there are certain cards that indicate like indirectly that they may have emotional baggage, and this is definitely one of them. So yeah. Okay, we also got communication is key. Yeah, you will definitely get communication. Also, increased and better communication as well. So if you feel like maybe at times your communication has been off, trust that this person will get better at that, okay? And like they'll be, it'll be like meaningful communication as well. But this person will definitely reach out to you if they haven't already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my Enchanted Forest Fairy deck just to get some love messages from this person. Okay, we got the amount of times I've reached my phone to call you. So I really do feel like this person has attempted to call you, has attempted to text you, but they were just kind of scared. There was something that really held them back, but that's not going to be the case anymore with this Knight of Swords. Okay, and if you are already in contact with this person, this could just mean that like they have tried talking to you about something a little bit more meaningful, or confessing their feelings, or giving you like a more yeah, meaningful and bigger expression of love, but something just held them back. Yeah, and then we also got, okay, I would do anything for you. You mean the world to me. Yeah, this person really cares about you so much. Okay, like you, again, you, like I said in the beginning, this uh, reading, you invoke things in them, feelings in them that they didn't even know they could feel. Literally, they had higher standards regarding love because of you, or like they set higher standards for themselves in regards to romantic relationships because of you. I'm even seeing you open up their heart chakra, since you all picked the green Jasper. I always love it, like, when we get that in a reading. We got the Venus card, and yeah, I love it when we get cards that really correspond to the actual crystal. But this person is head over heels for you. They really do care about you, and yeah, you mean a lot to them. Like, you never for 1 second have to doubt whether or not this person cared about you or cares about you. They still do, and I feel like they always will care about you. They always will, want things for your benefit, and they are a well wisher of you. Okay, so I'm even seeing maybe this person. Okay, I don't see that they get jealous too much with this Aquarius energy, but okay, maybe with this Aries energy a little bit. Yeah, again, these are all just like stereotypes of the sign, but like it's like I feel like there's like a healthy jealousy maybe between the both of you. Like this person does want you all to themselves, but it's just like this person also wants you to choose them. Okay, like this person isn't really the type of person to really be possessive and like hold you back and things like that. They really are hoping that you pick them out of everyone else because you do mean a lot to them, and they feel like the both of you just make a really great connection and a really great pairing, and like there is this like great harmony, and like just seventh house energy is all about like being in sync. Like I was gonna say great synchronicity between both of you, but like you are in sync in a lot of ways, and you just get along so well. You have so much fun together, and like they hope that this is something that will last a long time. Okay, they really do, like they are very emotionally invested in this connection. Yeah. Okay, in terms of the signs, we definitely got Libra, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, Aries energy, Leo energy, Gemini energy, and Virgo energy, and Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, so someone could have these signs in their chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. But if that doesn't resonate, don't worry too much. It has more to do with the actual messages and the signs. But yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here, pile 1. I really hope this helped. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings, so if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end your reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Tiger's Eye. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What are your person's feelings towards you? What are they currently thinking? Where is this connection headed? Things like that. So yeah, we're gonna start off your reading by picking cards from the Numinous deck to just gauge the general energy. Ooh, okay, we already got a card that popped up. Let's see what this is. Okay, we got 9th house energy, okay. Sagittarius energy, 12th house energy, Pisces energy, 2nd house, Taurus energy. Okay, very interesting. Okay, a lot of different, like, this is a pretty, like, good variety because we have, like, an earth sign here, water sign, fire sign here. But of course, we'll go ahead and pick more cards. You definitely don't have to like just go by the actual signs. But yeah, let's start off with this 9th house. Also, by the way, 9, 12, and 2 could be relevant angel numbers for this reading. You could be seeing 222, 12, 12, or even 12, 21, or 9, and 12 adds up to 3. So 3, 3, 3, or 3, 3. Yeah. The numbers that I just mentioned could be relevant to the progression of this connection. Okay, now let's finally start off by talking about this 9th house card. So this has to do with like exploration. Okay, this literally says like foreign travel. So a couple of different messages that I'm getting here from this card. Maybe you and your person could be of a different race, ethnicity, or maybe you just had different upbringings. Even if you are like the same culture, within the same culture, there's something like slightly different about the both of you that really, like, it's something that made this connection even stronger. I feel like maybe your differences made you stronger, but also the commonalities and similarities you had also played a pretty great role in this connection. Like, you could relate on a lot of things, but like, your person really liked all the other things that you were into. I feel like this is someone, we got a similar message in pile one, so you could also check that out. But this person really likes learning. They like learning new things, and I feel like you do as well. And at the end of the day, the both of you want to be with someone who really helps you grow, someone that you can grow from, grow with, someone that helps you expand in a lot of ways. Yeah. Um, I also feel like this also says like faith and belief. So, yeah, maybe you could have like different beliefs than this person. Maybe you're a little bit more on the spiritual side, and maybe this person is not so much, or maybe it's the other way around, or maybe something about your faith and beliefs could be a little bit different. But it's like this person liked hearing about it anyways, because if it's important to you, it's important to them. I feel like this person just really likes learning. Okay, this person really looks for a partner, like I said, from whom they can learn from and really grow with. They don't want to just stay in one place. Okay, I feel like that's a big turnoff for them. Maybe they could have dated people in the past that, were the exact opposite of this. They like someone who's like adventuring and into travel, and they can just really help expand their mind or expand their horizons or inspire them and motivate them. And I really do feel like you have that vibe. You are very inspirational, you are very motivational, you just have so much going on for you, and it's something that your person really just, yeah, they find that so attractive. Okay, they find your energy, your vibes very, very attractive. So yeah, this also says higher education. So maybe someone could even be in grad school. That doesn't have to be like a message, but like I just feel like someone's really intellectual. Maybe you're very intellectual, or this person is, or they're really attracted to people that are intellectual and they think that you are, and that's also something that's really attractive to them. Yeah, but this has to do with like exploration and travel. Maybe you like traveling a lot, or they like traveling a lot. Maybe this could even be like a long distance kind of thing. Maybe they're in another state or city or town. That doesn't have to be the case, but a lot of the times when the ninth house in the world shows up, that could be the case for some of you. Or maybe there was a time where you had to spend some time apart, like you were at a distance. Yeah. But this also has to do with like, okay, this is probably my third time attempting to say this, but exploration. So as in, they really want to explore this connection. They really want to see where this connection goes. This also says like risk taking. I feel like this person is someone who feels things really deeply. We're gonna get to that in a second with the 12th house here, but like they also don't mind taking the risk. Okay, like they feel like you are a risk worth taking. They feel like you're very interesting, and maybe this is someone who used to get bored really easily, but that's something that will never happen with you because you are far from that. And again, you just motivate and inspire this person in so many different ways, and that's something that they really like about you. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this 12th house energy. Okay, so this literally says surrender. So I am getting messages from spirit, from the universe, that this is something that like could, it's all about surrendering to divine timing and surrendering to your angels to make this happen, because there definitely is this connection between the both of you. Okay, this 12th house is a very deep card. I really love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. But this literally says dreams, the subconscious, and this is all about like having a very deep spiritual bond with this person, which is something that is 100% true. You and this person really get along in ways that you just really understand each other in ways that maybe no one else in the past has understood you, at least as well as this person. And maybe that's the same with this person as well. You really made the attempt to understand them. You were really there for them. And at the end of the day, like, it is this human nature to want to be understood and accepted. And you really did accept this person so much. Yeah. And I'm also seeing that the both of you had this, and, still probably have this psychic connection where you have been seeing signs of them. You've been seeing numbers regarding, you've been seeing numbers regarding this connection and things that are relevant to this connection. Maybe you've even been passing by things that remind you of this person. Like maybe there's like on your first date you ate at this like certain bakery, or there's a certain food that you associate with this person, or a certain song or certain music. I don't know why, but I am getting that this person has been listening to songs that remind them of you, or maybe someone made someone a mixtape or shared a playlist, or this person definitely talked about their music taste. And it's like they've been seeing a lot of like signs about you and synchronicities about you as well. Okay, like, and I feel like they could be trying to communicate with you telepathically, or at the very least dreaming about you. You are in their subconscious. They are thinking about you a lot because they've been seeing so many signs about you, that indicates that they've been thinking about you. And how dreams work is that like, you dream of things that are in your subconscious. So yeah, it's just like you're stuck in their subconscious mind, and that's a big thing. It reminds me of that funny meme where it's all like, oh, you're in his DMs, but I'm deep into his subconscious, or her subconscious. Yeah, but they really do see the depth of this connection and realize, I'm seeing that they're finally starting to realize the true meaning of this connection. They're trying to see things beyond the surface level. This is a very, very like, okay, time to delve in deep, time to really think about this from a different perspective, time to like, I just keep hearing the words depth. Like they realize this connection, they realize that you have so much depth, you have so much to you, and this connection has so much more to it than they essentially thought, or like they initially thought they would. Okay, because I feel like this ninth house is all about kind of exploring, kind of just seeing things. It sort of is more of like a, okay, like this is a fun connection. There's a lot of passion, but they realize it is a lot deeper than that. Okay, like they, somewhere along the lines, they started feeling for you. They started having these deeper emotions, and like they almost didn't know what to do with that because it was just so much. It was just so much for them. And I even feel like maybe you met them at a time where they were healing, because this does say healing. Okay, this also does say development and build. So I feel like maybe this person, it's funny because we have this ninth house energy here. Maybe before they met you, they were dating around a lot or exploring different connections and people, but like they realized that they had the deepest connection with you. They realized that the connection, the bond, the relationship that they had with you hit different than like anything else that they've ever had with anyone else. Okay, and they really they really admire you, like because of that. Like that's, first of all, yes, they do admire you, but because of that, that's a connection. This is a connection that they really want to fight for, that they really want to stay in. They realize it's worth doing that. And I really feel like maybe this person could have like, again, maybe not now, but maybe in the past they could have had player tendencies, or they didn't commit easily, or maybe they were scared of commitment or something along the lines of that. But you really changed their mind. Okay, maybe they could have been in a relationship or two before, but maybe they went through this sort of like hoe phase or dating phase or something, but then they met you and they're just like, you know what, like I think I found it. I think I found the one. I think I found the person that I at least want to explore this more with, have something deeper with, have something more long lasting with as well, because it's already so meaningful. I was gonna say like have something more meaningful with, but it's just like you are just a very deep person. I'm seeing you're very spiritual as well, and it's just like you like embody depth. Okay, like you just everyone that meets you realizes that you could be like an old soul, or just someone that has so much to them, someone that probably has even gone through a lot, but because of that it's made you more compassionate, it's made you more like like you're awakened. Okay, like you're very wise, you're very spiritual, you're very knowledgeable. I feel like this 12th house does have a certain aspect of wisdom associated with it. Sort of reminds me of the fact like the whole thing about like this does have to do with Pisces energy, and a lot of people think like Pisces are really smart because they're at the end of the zodiac. Okay, like the first sign is Aries, and yeah, Pisces is representative of the 12th house, the 12th sign, and it's just like it represents all the aspects of zodiac signs, but like the more evolved aspects of the zodiac signs, like they're a combination of everything, or just that like they it's like they traverse the entire zodiac, and like they just have this like certain wisdom associated with them. Okay, I'm just saying that about the 12th house in general. I feel like your person thinks you're really wise. I feel like you are someone that's really experienced. You probably could even be well traveled, or you really like traveling, or you post a lot about your traveling adventures, or maybe you're even smart with your assets or money. But like there's something that just makes you so unique to this person, and I just keep hearing knowledgeable and wise. I feel like this person really admires that. I feel like yes, you definitely could be like academically intelligent, because this also does say higher education, but you also know how to read in between the lines. You understand people, you're very compassionate, you're very empathetic, and you really took the time to understand this person. I feel like you definitely asked them about like themselves and things that they had going on, and like things that they had going on in their family, and like just the deeper questions that maybe no one else has really like asked them before, or even like taking the time to get to know them in that sense. Yeah. And then we got this second house of assets. Okay, this does have to do with this is associated with Taurus, and that is the sign of like loyalty, reliability, and stability. So like that's what they want with you. I feel like they're done with this like casual dating phase, and like they just want to commit to you, or they definitely have been thinking about that. Okay, it's also, this does say like material world and possessions, but like if you really think about it, thinking on a deeper level, it's like this does have to do with like, you know, kind of longer term possessions, like, you know, real estate, like houses and like possessions and, you know, things that are like handed down. So like that just, you know, in the context of a love reading, this tells me that this person, like, you know, wants to commit to you. They want to be with you for the long run, for the long term. I feel like they really admire your values. You have really great values, and maybe that's something, yeah, that the both of you really like bonded over. Like you have the same values, maybe you see things in the same way, or like, again, even if maybe you had something that was a little bit different than the, you know, this person did, or maybe if your values were a little bit like different, it's like they still were able to learn from that and they can appreciate that. Okay, but I really do see that the both of you have very strong commonalities, but it's like your differences are things that actually made you come together rather than tear you apart. Okay, because, you know, in some readings it's just like, oh, there were too many differences that were irreconcilable. Oh my god, irreconcilable. Sometimes I just can't say these like bigger words. Yeah, but that's definitely not the case in this connection. Okay, the both of you just bond together very, very well. You relate to one another. You really understand each other as well. Yeah. This also says like finance and talent and luxuries. I mean, I do feel like this person wants to spoil you. They just want to like, you know, take care of you. It's funny because this has to do with like Sagittarius energy, and I recently just saw something that said like the sign that's the most likely to be rich is like Sagittarius, and all the Sagittarius I know and all the Sagittarius placements I know are all about the hustle vibe. They're very rich. They very ambitious, very passionate, and that's just the energy I'm getting in this reading. Again, no one has to be a Sag or Pisces or Taurus even, but I mean, if it is, and this could be confirmation that this is your reading. But yeah, I'm really seeing that this person is very they just admire you so much. Okay, they admire your values, and they want to like you know, spoil you. But like I feel like maybe you also have a lot of different side hustles going on. You're also someone that's financially independent, or at least heading towards that, and that's one of the reasons this person wants to be with you. It's because like, you know, you have so much to you have so much going on, and that really inspires them and motivates them. Okay, like I said before, yeah. And it's something that's important to this person, because I really feel like this person cannot be with someone who just like, you know, keeps them in one place. They cannot just be with someone who, you know, like holds them down, holds them back, and someone that they can't really grow or learn from. Like I feel like this person is the type of person, you know, they could also be very ambitious, or maybe they want you know, maybe they could also start businesses, or, you know, have a steady job, or they're working on getting a steady job, or something along the lines of that. Yeah. And, you know, because of that, they want to be around like people that are similar. This reminds me of all those like motivational Instagram quotes about like, oh, your circle, you know, the top 5 people that you talk with dictate like where you're going to be in life and what your mentality is and like how successful you're going to be and things like that. I do feel like this person maybe takes those to heart, or that's something, you know, that's an ideal or standard that they live by. For whatever reason, I got Tommy Shelby vibes. Okay, maybe someone watches Peaky Blinders. Yeah, maybe someone has that mentality, you know, Tommy Shelby vibes, or maybe someone even looks like him, or I'm seeing maybe someone could have like grayish blue eyes, or I'm seeing you could be dealing with someone that's also very tall, and maybe like they have like really nice defined cheekbones and a jaw or something like that. Okay, they don't have to be that, but a lot of the times that you know, this Sagittarius energy also tells me you're dealing with someone that's kind of tall. I'm also getting blue eyes for whatever reason. Pisces, a lot of Pisces I know have like blue eyes. Someone just has like colored eyes in this connection, maybe. Again, it doesn't have to resonate. That's just a random like spiritual download that I got. But maybe someone's into like reading like those rags to riches type of books, or someone's into the stock market, or someone's into the economy and like really reading up on that. I don't know why, but I channeled like astrology girl meets stock market boys. But you can also be both, okay? Why not both? Yeah, but this also says like possessions, and I really do feel like, you know, this person does care a lot about their own freedom and things like that. But like they also do have a tendency to get very jealous and very possessive. That's a little bit different than what we got in, you know, pile number 1. Maybe it's not something that they really show, but they would be jealous if they saw you with someone else, or they saw you dating someone else, or even on a date with someone else. And like they just kind of want you all to themselves. Okay, yeah. This person, like, they care about you so much, and I just feel like, you know, they feel like they're also really good for you. I do feel like maybe this person could have a little bit of like slightly, you know, egotistic, be slightly egotistical, or be a little bit cocky, or just maybe even just confident. Okay, like that doesn't have to be the case, but it's just like I feel like this person's just like, you know what, I think I'm the best person for you, you should choose me, and like they really are hoping that you'll choose them. Okay, I just feel like this person feels like they have very high standards. They set very high standards for themselves, and you were and are, you know, someone that they feel like is of very high caliber and very high standards. And like, I feel like, you know, this isn't the type of person that would just settle for anyone and everyone, and neither are you. Like, maybe you'll talk to people, you know, you don't mind being friends, but like, you do have like standards when it comes to like relationships. And I feel like this person's the same way, and I do feel like this person's pretty careful about who they invest their time, energy, effort into. And like I said, I'm getting that maybe in the past they felt like they really settled, they really wasted their time with someone. And I feel like maybe you could be you could have that story too, and maybe the both of you bonded over that. Like, maybe you bonded over, like, you know, shit talking your exes, and that's totally fine, that's totally valid. You know, we all have a couple of exes that just kind of held us back or brought us down, and, you know, kind of made us realize our own worth and see our own value and realize that we should never settle. Yeah, maybe that could also be the case. But this person feels like, oh my gosh, they gotta work for you, okay? Like, if anything, maybe they feel like you're settling for them. Yeah, they just like hold you to a very high standard. Like, they just think very, very highly of you. Yeah, and I really love these like cherubs. Cherubs, they're so cute. This always reminds me of like Cupid's arrow, and they're just like, wow, I have been shot with a Cupid's arrow. Again, I feel like maybe before dating you, they could have like just, you know, not really committed to anyone, or they were pretty like free-spirited when it came to that. They never really got like attached to people. But with this 12th house, oh my gosh, did they get attached to you. They are very emotionally attracted to you, attached to you. They definitely do think about you before they go to sleep. Like, you know how some people have scenarios before they go to sleep and they fantasize about certain things? Yeah, I am seeing 100% that you are the person that this person does that about. So yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards and see what other messages we get here. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle. Ooh, okay, we got the 9 of Swords. Okay, a lot of 9 energy in this reading. Yeah, I really do feel like 9 could be an angel number. 9 also does represent a cycle coming to an end. Okay, something coming to an end, usually to pave way for something better and positive. This 9 of Swords has to do with stress and feeling stressed out, and just like overall being very, like, you know, kind of a victim to your own mentality, your own mindset. Okay, this totally makes sense, because I did kind of channel this person could be a little bit like egotistical at times, and a lot of the times when people, like, you know, act on their ego selves, that does have to do with like deeply ingrained, or, you know, just rooted insecurities that they need to work on. And maybe this person tries to like compromise for that by you know, not really like, what do you call, they tend to compromise that by acting a certain way, like acting like, you know, maybe like they just want control over things, or like, you know, talking themselves up in a certain way that like could come off as like, okay, that doesn't have to be the case. There's nothing wrong in talking yourself up. In fact, that's a good thing. That does speak to confidence. I don't know why, but I channel Nicki Minaj here, okay? But she's very confident, okay? You can tell like she loves herself inside and out. Yeah, it's funny because she's a Sagittarius, and I've just been channeling. I've said Sagittarius so many times, yeah, but yeah, it's funny. She's a Sagittarius, and she talks a lot about, like, you know, never settling and believing in yourself and never being a victim to your own feelings and emotions and things like that. And yeah, I love her. Team Barb's all the way. Definitely, yeah, a Barb here. But yeah, with this 9 of Swords, I do feel like maybe this person, you know, if they've said certain things that, like, you know, you were just like, wait, what the heck? Like, it was just coming from their ego self, because they could be insecure deep down. If this person has said something to hurt you, because maybe I'm seeing, you know, at times this person could be very blunt. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Maybe not necessarily with you, but like in general, they could be that way. And it's just like, it's just the way that they kind of grew up with, and it's something that, like, you know, I'm just seeing maybe they are blunt, maybe they have like such high standards because they have very high standards for themselves, and they can also be like, you know, self-critical of themselves, and because of that they can project that, you know, self-criticalness onto other people. Yeah, like that's just something I'm seeing, okay, for some of you. I even channeled Virgo energy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, no hate to any sign, but like every sign has, like, you know, negative and positive aspects. But Virgos do sort of have that stereotype of being judgmental. That's only because they hold themselves to a very high standard. They're actually very judgmental of themselves. So I'm even seeing that's the case with this person. I really do feel like this person does get insecure at times, you know. Maybe like they just have this sort of cool demeanor where they act like everything's okay, but they also do get insecure from time to time. And, you know, the last thing that they want to do is be a victim to their feelings. But I just feel like maybe they could be in that victim mindset. Even with this 12th house energy, sometimes that is associated, you know, just like, again, the sort of negative side of a Pisces. And some water signs are like, you know, they always act like the victim. They always like stay in that mentality and things like that. And yeah, it's just maybe this person could be like that at times. Or again, I'm just seeing more of like a, they're just in their own fields a lot, but maybe it's not something that they really express. I don't feel like this person has really expressed that too much to you, but it's like if they are doing certain things, like, sometimes, not to like shame anyone, but if it's like, if you're like just trying to like see a lot of people, date a lot of people at one time, again, not to bash anyone, I know people are into polyamory and things like that, but it's like a lot of the times, sometimes you could be doing it for validation, but other times it's just because you feel like you can form great meaningful bonds with other people. But like, I just feel like maybe this person does want validation. Maybe this person kind of like, and that's a normal human thing. It's actually not bad to do that. Like, that's kind of like, it's human. It's like, and I'm not saying it's not bad, but it's like, it's real. Okay, like it's something that like everyone has done, whether or not they know that's subconscious thing. There's no need to be like hard on. I don't know why. This is just a random message I'm getting. Like, I personally don't like it when like, people like, you'll see like a really attractive person on TikTok or whatever dancing, and they're just living their own life, and like, maybe they'll like do something like a little bit that could be perceived as quote unquote extra to other people. And in the comments they'll be like, oh, he's such a pick-me, or she's such a pick-me, or you're just doing this for attention or validation. Honestly, those types of comments, the people that are commenting that usually are the pick-me's themselves, or like, they want validation themselves, or like it's something that maybe they can't get themselves, and that's why they bash on other people who do get that attention. And yeah, I'm just seeing like, I don't know what the whole point of that was. It's a random message that came up, but it's like, I feel like maybe this person doesn't think that way. Like, I feel like you never have to feel like conscious about this person. If anything, they're the ones doing the overthinking. But like, I'm just saying this person has like no limiting beliefs. Okay, like, it's like they're harder on themselves than they are with anyone else. Okay, so yeah, but do know that this person is pretty sensitive, or they can be sensitive from time to time, and it's just like sometimes like what you see is not what you always get. It's interesting because we got the 12th house here. This has to do with like the unseen, so things that you don't quite see, okay, things that are hidden. And I do feel like there's a lot about this person that you don't know, maybe on an emotional level. Like, I do feel like maybe this person could have opened up to you, but like there's so much more that maybe this person has to open up to you about, or that you have to really learn about this person. Okay, and this 12th house, the hidden thing, is also a very positive thing in the sense that, like, maybe, like, if this person has, like, a certain, like, complex, or, like, they, when I say complex, sorry, I mean, like, maybe they appear to be, like, really cool, and, like, like, calm, and, like, they're not very, like, emotional, or they just appear to be a certain way. I feel like it could be, like, that's not who they are holistically. There's more to them that you might not see. Like, for example, this person does appear to be very, like, nonchalant about certain things, or maybe they haven't really, like, opened up or expressed their feelings to you. Trust me when I say this person feels a lot more for you deep down than they're able to show. Okay, I even feel like maybe they just hide from their own emotions because they're scared of being emotionally vulnerable. But I am seeing there's some sort of fear that this person lives by. They are scared to get their heart broken, and they do, like, they don't like being pushed down. They don't like, being in a situation where they have to, like, reevaluate everything, and, anything and everything that they worked for. And, I'm just seeing in the past they have been, like, let down a lot, and it's something that they are scared of, but, like, they just get into their own thoughts. But they know that you'd never be like that. You'd never make them feel that way. But this is more of like self-imposed restrictions. Yeah. Okay, we also got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I really do feel like this person is going to make you a love offer. They definitely have been thinking about making a love offer. And oh my gosh, we got 222. That is so amazing. And your pile 2, that is, that's amazing. I love it when, like, the numbers synchronize with the readings. Yeah, but we are getting 222, so I'm seeing like 2 could be a relevant number, like I mentioned. Yeah, I'm seeing maybe on the 2nd of a month, or the 22nd of a month, or in 2 months, or in 2 weeks, or something that has to do with the number 2. This person will go ahead and make you some sort of love offer. Okay, they definitely have been thinking about it, but I'm also seeing that there's a little bit of fear. There has been something holding them back, but it's like they eventually will go for it. Okay, they eventually will just take action. They'll finally go ahead and make that move, because again, they know that you represent stability, solidity. You just have so much to you. You have so much going for you, and it's something that they really admire and even want for themselves, and they just feel like you make a really great pair in that sense. And again, the fact that you really connected on an emotional and mental level is also a huge deal, because this is similar to what I said in pile 1. Of course, there's a lot of attractive people around, but there's only a few people, or a handful of people, that you really form like deeper emotional bonds and connections with. And I really do feel like that is something that they did, and still feel for you. The both of you have formed this really deep bond, and you are spiritually connected. I feel like you and this person, like that cord is still there. So it's like yeah, like I'm even seeing maybe this person and you, it's going to be harder to break this cord because the both of you are so deeply connected, because the both of you are like just so what do you call, like, it's a very deep bond. It's a very strong bond. Seriously, with this 12th house energy here now, with this Knight of Cups, a lot of Pisces, and yeah, maybe even like Scorpio energy here. It's like it's going to be hard to break. I feel like emotionally, the both of you, yeah, this person has had a hard time like not catching feels for you. Okay, like I feel like maybe at times they were kind of trying to stop themselves from falling for you as hard as they did, because again, they do have these fears, these underlying fears, and maybe like limiting beliefs regarding this connection. But eventually, they just gave in. They just surrendered to their feelings, like this 12th house card says, and now they're just going to go for it. Now they're just going to make a move, which is so exciting. And we also got strength, so this is amazing. This has to do with like reconciliation. This has to do with like romance. This has to do with like feelings, like having like strong feelings for you. This person's definitely very passionate about you, and yeah, seriously, I just feel like they want to romance you. They just want to like swoop you off your feet and just not be afraid to pursue this like fully, not be afraid to like yeah, go after this with without limiting beliefs, and just like pursuing this as you're pursuing your first love, like when you first date your first love in middle school or high school or whatever, like at that point you don't really have any resistance, and you're just very excited, and like you're all about the romance, and like you love and like seeing lovey-dovey things. And I really feel like you've restored that type of feeling. You've restored faith in love within this person, which is a very very, very big deal. That's not something that everyone can do, okay? Yeah, and I feel like this person is going to come back stronger. I feel like they're also going to gain the strength to be a better version of themselves, really improve, really work on themselves, because this also says like development, okay? I feel like this person definitely could be on their own quest. This also says quest. They do care a lot about personal development. Maybe a lot of you are on some sort of spiritual journey, and I do feel like if you're watching this, you have awakened, or you're in the process of awakening, and sometimes people even go through multiple awakenings, and you are someone that like has awakened, and you're vibrating really high, okay? And I feel like this person, they're definitely like you attract a lot of I just feel like a lot of people that sometimes need help or need to vibrate at a higher level. Yeah, like you are very high vibrational, but I'm seeing that maybe in the past you have attracted like sort of energy vampires, and maybe at times this person could have been an energy vampire. But I feel like eventually you were vibrating so high, and at such a high frequency that like at times it did drain you. Yes, oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah, this card totally just spin. It did drain you, yes, but you had enough strength. You had enough strength to kind of like persevere and see through that. And I just feel like you're going through this energetic glow up, and that's making this person even more attracted to you. And now like they're gonna gain the strength to come back and pursue this fully. They're gonna like just this also has to do with the solar plexus chakra, which has to do with self-confidence. This person is also really going to level up in their spiritual quest or their personal development journey. And I feel like not only did you help them with that, like physically, as in you could have motivated them and inspired them and energized them, but like yeah, even energetically your vibes really rubbed off on this person. And because you're going through the spiritual upgrade, and seriously, if you are watching this video, I would say that you have been working on yourself even more than I feel like maybe if you're into affirmations, they definitely have been working. If you're into manifestation, you're probably like really good at manifesting, or you will get really good at manifesting. But there's something that you have been doing, yeah, whether it be like self-love in the form of affirmations or visualization or manifesting, or even just like drawing yourself a nice bubble bath and treating yourself. This person has been feeling your vibes, and I just feel like a lot of people are really energetically attracted to you right now. And I'm even seeing maybe there could be some sort of competition. I don't know why, but I'm seeing maybe like multiple people that are into you, and I feel like maybe this person also knows that you have multiple admirers and suitors. And with this Nine of Swords, they could be worried that like someone will just like swoop you off their feet, okay? Or someone will swoop you off your feet, and like someone will get you before they do. So that's why they want to do something to really stand out. They want to make you a love offer that you can't refuse. And again, I love the Strength card, because this just has to do with like improving and yeah, spiritual development and just personal development in general. And yeah, like just coming back together stronger and better than ever, okay? This person really does have faith in this connection, faith that things will work out. And again, I really like the fact that they're also becoming a stronger version of themselves, stronger version of themselves, yeah. For whatever reason, I'm getting the number 8. Not for whatever reason, because this has infinity, and when you look at the sideway, it makes an 8 here. So maybe 8 could be relevant. Maybe something could be happening on the 8th. I also got 28 here. Yeah. And again, 12, that adds up to 3, so 12 or 3, 9, and yeah, definitely 2, okay? I feel like those numbers could be relevant in some way, shape, or form. And the cool thing about the strength is all about, like, instead of using physical strength, forcing the 3D, this is all about, like, using your mental and spiritual strengths in order to overcome and conquer your obstacles. So I really do feel like a lot of you have been, like I said, you've been going through this energetic upgrade, and you've been going through the spiritual awakening. And I feel like you're attracting so many people with your energy because you have learned that there's no point forcing the 3D. There's no point trying to fight and beg people to stay with you, or even just have be persuading in that sense. Energetically, the more you focus on yourself, the more you shift that energy to yourself, that's actually when things start happening. And I feel like maybe that's a lesson that you've learned, and because of that, you've been attracting a better class of people. You've been attracting better relationships in general. Maybe you could have attracted a lot of energy vampires. Maybe at times you still do, but that more has to do with the fact that you're just vibrating so high, so naturally people are attracted to you. But it's just you have the strength to overcome anything that comes your way, and that's also something this person really finds attractive about you. I feel like this person really admires strength in their ideal partner, strength in people, and you are a very strong person in so many different ways. And yeah, that is again something this person really, really admires about you. Yeah, you've even helped them realize their own strength, which is a big deal. If you've ever had a mentor that saw something in you, or motivated you or encouraged you to do something, usually that person could have really stood out to you. Usually people that talk us up and motivate us and energize us, those are the type of people that really stand out. And that's exactly how your person feels about you. Okay, one of the reasons that this person is so emotionally attracted to you and connected to you is because you have helped them see so much within themselves that maybe they just never saw, or maybe people in the past, they never made them feel that way, or the way that you did. Maybe people in the past actually brought them down, whereas you actually lifted them up in a lot of ways, and they're just yeah, you know what, I gotta be with this person. I can't let this person go. This person's too much of a gem. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have here. This is from my Enchanted Forest Fairy deck. So, yeah, we got I think about you every day. No one even comes close to you. Yeah, I do feel like I've reiterated this in this reading so many times, but yeah, there's just something very different and unique about you. And I even got that in pile 1, and it's just no one, no one invokes that in the way that, no one invokes those feelings in the way that you do. Yeah, it's interesting because with pile 1, we got the whole thing about individuality and uniqueness, but that was more about the person admiring the other person's intelligence, whereas this is more about the fact that you really motivate this person, and I'm definitely seeing that you are very smart as well. I do feel you have a lot going on for yourself. You're very abundant. You attract a lot of abundance. You're very hardworking as well. But this is more about the fact that you elevated your person, you lifted your person, and you made them see things in themselves that they didn't even see. You showed them that there's so much more to life than certain things. Maybe you even helped them get out of a dark place with this 9 of Swords, or maybe they were dealing with some sort of addiction, or some sort of negative habits, and you really helped them through that. And I feel you talked to them about things that maybe not a lot of people talked about, in terms of emotional baggage, and you ask them certain questions that no one else really did. Maybe you ask them about their family, and maybe this person isn't really someone that just casually talks about that all the time. There's some people that just trauma dump and talk about very deep emotional things, and I feel maybe this person, unless someone asked them that they're not really that type of person. But you did ask them that. You did try to get them. You did try to get them. Oh my gosh, you did try to get to know them on a deeper level, in a way that no one else did. And that's one of the things that makes you stand out to this person. Yeah. We also got, you're beautiful and sexy, but this connection goes more than just the physical. Yeah, this person, again, they really like your mindset. They really like everything that you've made them feel. There is a lot of passion here, okay? This person is very attracted to you. I feel they think you're very, very gorgeous, handsome, stunning, beautiful, whatever you resonate with. But, oh my gosh, there's so much more to you and to this connection than that. So, yeah, they just... I feel you've had very deep conversations, and you have this telepathic bond and connection, and it's something that now that it's there, it's gonna be hard cutting the cord. I'm not gonna lie. I feel even if you've been trying to separate from this person, of course you can always energetically cut your energy off, cut yourself off from anyone. but sometimes it's like that cord is like harder to break just because the connection is so deep, and it even goes back like to different lifetimes, past lifetimes. With this infinity symbol here, I do feel like you have been connected for multiple lifetimes. This is not the first like lifetime where you're meeting one another. Okay, you definitely could even be connected already in different realms and dimensions, but I do feel like you have known this person in not just a past life but multiple past lives. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go over the signs real quick. So we got Sagittarius energy, Taurus, Pisces. We got Libra, Aquarius energy, Scorpio, and Leo energy. So maybe someone in this connection could be that Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house, which is a house of love and relationships. But don't worry too much about the signs. It has more to do with the energies of the cards and the signs rather than anything else. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Like I said, I'm not even sure if I said this. Oh my gosh, it is so late. But you can, if this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So you all picked the Rose Quartz. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what is going on in this connection. What messages would your person give to you if they could? Where is this connection headed? Things like that. So yeah, we're going to start off your reading by picking cards from the Numinous deck to see exactly what is going on here. Just to gauge the general energy. Okay, we got the fourth house of roots. Okay, I'm getting some Cancer energy. We got the numinous mystery. I love it when we get the card, that resembles the name of the deck. So yeah, we also got semi-sextile, allowing, and we also got Pisces. Okay, I was actually going to say with this numinous, this is giving me 12th house energies because it says mystery, unknown, ESP. Yeah, very 12th house vibes, and 12th house is associated with Pisces. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of watery energy. Maybe you could be dealing with a water sign or have someone with water sign placements, or you have water sign placements. Yeah, but I am seeing so far that like there are heavy emotions in this connection. There are deep feelings on your person's side, on both of your sides. I'm seeing, yeah. Even with the semi-sextile, I always take this as like, it says like encourages, sees the potential, and yeah, so this to me really has to do with the fact that your person, like this wasn't a coincidence that, you and your person met. Okay, like they want to see this relationship grow, they want to see this flourish. Like in their mind, they are kind of like nourishing this connection in a way by thinking about you so much. It's like, it reminds me of that one, I think it was a meme. It's like, oh, women will shoot their shot by thinking about you, and that's basically what manifesting is. And you can switch women out for anything else, but yeah, I really do feel like this person has been manifesting you. Okay, this also says like ESP, psychic abilities. So you and your person do have some pretty like serious, like you have this ability to connect psychically, whether or not you know it. Okay, I feel like you have dreamt about this person. This person has definitely been dreaming about you. Okay, like I can say that with confidence. I don't know if that was even mentioned in any of the other piles, but this person thinks about you a lot, and because of that, they like dream about you. And this also has amethyst, and that's associated with the crown chakra, which has to do with divinity and spirituality. So you are definitely spiritually connected. You definitely could be spiritually, you could be already connected in like other realms and dimensions. I'm also seeing this could be like a past life thing. Maybe you've known each other for a past life, and yeah, you ended up like, again, it was not a coincidence that you ended up meeting this person. I really do feel like it was fated, and it was one of the best things that could have ever happened to them. Seriously, like they had and still have like real feelings and emotions. So you never have to doubt that about them. If you've ever been wondering, oh, does this person even care, or did they even care, or like, was this more than just, for some of you, if you were in a situationship, the answer is yes. Okay, like seriously, Cancer energy, Pisces energy, yeah, this person is so into you. They're so emotionally invested in this connection. Yeah, I'm also seeing with this fourth house, I always love it when we get this card because this indicates that you feel like home to this person. Okay, this literally says like family, home, and I'm even seeing that maybe you could have had like similar upbringings, or there's some similarities between your families. But yeah, moreover, I'm just seeing, this person feels like you're very familiar to them, and in a very good way. They're just like, wow, like this person and I are like, we just connect so well, we bond so well, we you know, you just got along really well. I feel like you're also very compatible. That's something I wanted to point out with the semi-sextile. I feel like we got something similar in pile one as well. Yeah, they were like about compatible signs. I'm also seeing like you are compatible sign wise, or if not sign wise, you just are compatible in general. I'm seeing that, you know, the both of you had this really strong, deep mutual understanding of one another. Maybe your signs could even be semi sextile. If I'm not wrong, I think it could be signs right after one another. Like, I think Gemini and Taurus is semi sextile. Um, since we got like Pisces, maybe the signs that I'm seeing now here, yeah, are Pisces, Aries, Aquarius. So like Pisces and Aries are semi-sextile, and Aquarius and Pisces are semi-sextile. With this Cancer, I'm seeing like Gemini, Cancer, Cancer, Leo. Maybe someone was born in the summer months. Maybe someone was born in the winter, and someone was born in like the summer. Or maybe you met during the winter, you met during these months, summer or winter, yeah. But either way, I am seeing that, like, you know, you understood each other like enough to really speak for your compatibility. Like, your person feels like you were and still are very compatible in a lot of different ways. So it's like, even if you had differences, there's nothing that you can't really talk or get over. And that's something that this person also likes about you. Like, you're mature enough to actually talk through things. You know, we did get water sign energy, and this is definitely the sign that, like, you know, likes talking about their feelings, or, you know, just the energy, regardless of whether or not, you know, someone is that sign or has those placements. But they like that you're mature. I feel like you're probably very like spiritually ahead, you know, spiritually far in your journey. You just have a lot going on for you in a lot of different ways, and it's like it's easy to talk to. Okay, something that your person really loves about you is that it's just so easy to open up to you. I feel like maybe you could be that person for a lot of different people. People feel comfortable being around you, opening up to you, especially this person. I do feel like, you know, this person, maybe more than other pals, did open up to you, or maybe as much as they could. Maybe it's like their water sign aspects that allowed them to do that. There's definitely more that they could have expressed. You know, they could afford to be more vulnerable, but they were pretty vulnerable with you, I'm seeing, because they found you to be someone who's very comforting, someone who's very non-judgmental, someone who just, like, you know, is there for people. Like, even if, like, let's say you do pass judgment, which is normal, it's a human thing. It's nothing that, like, you know, like, you'll still be there for people at the end of the day. Like, you're very reliable. You're all about like stability, reliability. Yeah, you know, you even this fourth house roots, I just feel like maybe your root chakra could be very like solid because you have so much stability and security like within yourself. You know, you are pretty secure with yourselves. A lot of people are attracted to your energy. They're just like, you know what, this person is doing something right in their life, let me be around them. And I really do feel like that is what your person felt about you. They feel like, you know, you're just doing so much like good in the world. You're doing so much with yourself, so much with your life. I'm even seeing that maybe your person feels like you're very compassionate. Maybe you could be like a humanitarian. You're into like giving back, you know, helping people, volunteering and things like that. And your person really admires that about you. They're just like, wow, you know what? This person is amazing. This person is so like charitable and selfless. And yeah, not just with, you know, the community, but like with them as well. And like a lot of the times, you know, people really have a deep bond and connection with people who took the time to really get to know them and understand them. And that is exactly something that you did with this person. And because of that, like, you know, they fell for you really hard and really fast. I feel like you have that knack for just like, you know, connecting with people. Like, again, people feel so safe and comfortable around you. Maybe you don't even have to say much or do much. Maybe you're just a really good listener. But a lot of people, especially this person, just felt like they could trust you. And like, you know, you are very reliable and steady and dependable. And I feel like your root chakra is pretty like strong. And maybe this person's wasn't so much. Maybe they never had that stability. Maybe especially when it came to like, you know, love and relationships. And that's something you did provide for them. Yeah, I'm also seeing with this fourth house roots card here, like, there's something going on with their family. Maybe I'll go ahead and pick some clarifying cards on this, but like, I am seeing that like they could have some problems with, like, you know, they could have had some problems in their family, maybe like a divorce, or, you know, something that might have tainted their view on relationships or really influenced their you know, the way that they see relationships, the way that they view relationships in a negative way. Or maybe it could have just been their upbringing. It doesn't necessarily have to be family, but I've seen something about, you know, background. Maybe they were like bullied, or maybe they just like went through a lot of like, you know, like negative partners in a relationship. Like, I do feel like your person also does, they are pretty compassionate, they are pretty understanding, but they definitely could have attracted like narcs in the past, like narcissists or people that really took advantage of them. And like, now they've kind of just really been on their toes. They're trying to be very, uh, what do you call, now they're really vigilant about who they involve themselves with, because I even feel like this person, they could be spiritual to an extent, even if they don't know it. Like, I am seeing that they could be, like, they unconsciously or subconsciously do like spiritual things or think in that way. Like, I do feel like this person cares a lot about, like, protecting their energy and like, being really careful about like who they invest their time, effort into, who they, invest into, like, emotionally. And that's a pretty spiritual thing. Like, if this person has ever talked about like protecting themselves, or even opened up to you about like, how they're just trying to be careful with who they involve themselves with, like, they could be like more spiritual than And I feel like there's a reason why you have this connection with this person. Usually it takes like, two spiritual beings to really come together. And so even if they won't like admit that they're spiritual, maybe they don't believe in zodiac signs or tarot or whatever, this person can be a little bit superstitious. I'm just seeing with all this Pisces and like, this numinous card that says mystery. This also says like ESP and psychic abilities. Yeah, they really do care about you so much. Like, I even feel like, the both of yours intuition could definitely be very highly developed. I do feel like, you have really great intuition. Again, I feel like maybe you could be a little bit like, more spiritually in tune with the world, with yourself, with this person. I really do see that your crown chakra and root chakra are very strong, and that's actually a really good thing, because it's kind of like a chakra hack, if I'm not wrong. This is something that this like very like renowned New York psychic told me, that when your crown chakra and root chakra, okay, I'm so sorry, there's like background noises here. uh Things about being in a hotel room. I'm in New York, by the way, so maybe someone could even be in New York. I'm just seeing like someone could be from the East Coast, or someone lives somewhere where it's like pretty cold. Yeah, but I am seeing that. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Okay, finally the people left. I was saying that when your crown chakra and root chakra are in alignment, or when you work on them and they're, really activated or glowing really strong. You can hear the horns, the traffic. Yeah, when they're activating, glowing really strong, the other chakras come in alignment as well. Okay, it's kind of like a hack. If you don't have enough time to work on the rest of your chakras, just really work on your root and crown chakra. Yeah, but your person does, did and does see so much potential in this connection, in this relationship, and they really are hoping to, grow. Like, they are hoping to like nourish this connection. They really are hoping something will come out of this connection. Yeah, and I'm also seeing something to do with cycles. I feel like, you could have been like going through a cycle with this person, but I'm really seeing that there's some sort of like conclusion that you're coming to. For whatever reason, I don't see end, but like I'm seeing that like there is more that you have to like, explore with this person, or there is a cycle that you kind of have to go through again. I feel like you could be, you could have known each other in past lives, and I do feel like this is a soul connection, and I do feel like you were definitely meant to meet this person in this life to like, learn about like yourself, of course, love, life, relationships in general. But like, you were destined to meet this person, and whether or not you end up with this person, there's a cycle that you're going through with this person. For a lot of you, I am seeing this as a soulmate connection. Maybe for some of you it could be a karmic, but I'm not really seeing, the karmic cards here. I do feel like this is like, it's some sort of like deeper connection, like deeper than a karmic. A lot of the times, like, karmic connections, they do teach you a life lesson, but it's like you don't really, you kind of just like outgrow them at some point. But I'm seeing like that's not the case. I don't feel like this person has definitely outgrown you. Maybe if you're starting to outgrow them, that's like something that, you're of course free to do. You're free to like take away your energy from anyone else, or like retreat from any relationship or connection. Yeah, but I'm seeing that this person hasn't. Okay, like, they really do like you, they care about you so much. This also says like, compensates, intuits, and this also says like intuition. So I really do feel like you're gonna be getting like signs when this person comes back into your life, if they aren't already, or if you're waiting for this person to like do more, maybe like make a you know, maybe extend you a love offer or take things to the next level, I am seeing that this person will eventually do that. I'm seeing that when this happens or when this is about to happen, you're going to be seeing the number 4 a lot, like 44, 444. Yeah, we can definitely pick some more cards and see what other signs we get, but I am seeing 4 is a very relevant number for this connection. Okay, it's very significant. I really like that energy for you, you know, whoever's watching this. Yeah. But I also do see that this person fantasizes about you a lot. They definitely dream about you. I even feel like they could be a little bit of an escapist. Like maybe, you know, if you've ever noticed, you might have noticed this, but it's like when this person's with you, maybe they can tend to like zone out sometimes. Like, yes, you'll be talking, but they kind of just like, you know, zone out. And like they are listening, but it's like, you know, they'll be doing their own thing, or they'll be like recording something like while you're with them or something like that. Okay. Yeah. But I really am seeing that, yeah, you and this person, like you both could be each other's like form of escapism. Okay, this person feels like really lucky that they got to know someone like you. I've really do see that, like, you know, you've helped them get through some pretty hard times, or like maybe it's not even something that you like consciously did, but like this person just felt so at peace, you know, they felt like a wave of relief coming over them every time they hung out with you. And yeah, they're very grateful for your presence, your energy. I just feel like energetically you are glowing. Okay, like you are radiating like love and light and positivity. And that's the reason, you know, not just this person, but a lot of people are attracted to you. A lot of people are attracted to your energy because of your overall very positive vibes. So yeah, that's something else that I'm seeing. You're very enigmatic and magnetic and just magical. I feel like this person feels like this connection is really mystical and magical, and they know that it was no coincidence that the both of you met. I'm even seeing that this person started to contemplate this connection on a deeper level, and maybe that's not something that they usually did with people in the past. You know, of course, people do reflection after relationships, like, okay, what did I learn from this, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like this person especially has been thinking very hard and deep about this connection and about you. And you're like one of the few people that really invoked certain feelings within them, or, you know, yeah, the fact that like they cared so much and still care so much about you, and like, you know, they're just I can like literally, for whatever reason, like, you know how a heart has a pulse, sometimes I feel like, you know, when you overthink, your brain also like kind of starts pulsing. Like I literally channeled this person kind of like, you know, overthinking this connection, or like just thinking a lot about this connection. Like I literally felt like my own brain kind of like pulse a little bit for a second there. So they are definitely thinking about you so much. They like think about you every day. I don't feel like there's a day that went by since you met this person that they didn't think about you. Yeah, and this also says like rewards. I really feel like they feel like you're some sort of reward for, like, you know, some good things that they must have done. I feel like, you know, yeah, this person feels like they must have had very good karma to meet someone like you, but they overall feel very lucky to be with someone like you, to spend time with someone like you. They just think you're so amazing and kind and warm and just so like just a great person overall to be around in a lot of different ways. You're very helpful, compassionate. Um, this also says healing. Yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you are empaths, or you could be like, you know, healers yourself. And maybe that's something you didn't even know until like recently, or like, you know, maybe you don't even like try, but like you just have this healing vibe. And like a lot of people just feel like I said, so safe and comfortable around you. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a couple of clarifying cards to kind of just see what was going on with their family. That is something that was like popping up to me in this reading. Yeah, so what like sort of limiting beliefs do they have, or what is it that's like holding them back from this connection? Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. We got the Six of Swords. Okay, these are actually really promising cards. And we got the Two of Wands. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Yeah. Okay, so with this Knight of Pentacles, I really do feel like, okay, I'm seeing more like healing vibes more than anything. So it's almost like Spirit is telling us, like, you know, you don't have to worry too much about like what happened in their past, or like even they're not worried about that. They're really healing from that. Like, you know, this card also says healing. So it's like they are like, you know, outgrowing their past, or like whatever like emotional baggage they had. They definitely are working through that. They definitely are healing through that. And you were one of the people that like motivated them to do that, or like, you know, you just, yeah, like something about you made this person like just automatically heal. Like you just have that uh vibe, you just have the ability to like, you know, make people feel that way. And yeah, they really do like you. They love your presence. I feel like they like you as a person too, which is so important to have in a relationship. Yeah, but they're like going to be eternally grateful for, like, you know, the presence, for your presence and the impact that you had in your life, like just by your presence. Okay, they seriously are so grateful. Like I can literally like see this person expressing gratitude and even like letting you know like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I met someone like you, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, but with this Knight of Pentacles, yeah, so I'm really getting that like this person, like I said, they're ready to heal, they're ready to like heal past this like negative, any sort of negative circumstances or events that happen. They're ready to like they're definitely in the process of healing, and they're making great strides. Okay, like they are like, I'm seeing there's a lot of improvements happening within this person, and you're going to be seeing that in the 3D as well. But I'm seeing this person does want to take things slow. With this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is the type of person that wants to do things right, that wants to like, take their time, to really get to know you. I feel like maybe that was like a good thing about their upbringing. Maybe their parents or like whoever they were with told them that like, real relationships take time, or like you should really get to know someone, take the time to get to know someone, don't worry about like the labels, or don't worry about like like trying to compensate for something. I think we got compensate somewhere on one of these cards. Yeah, like, so this person, it's like they're genuine with you. They weren't just like with you to like be with you because like, oh, I need to fill a void, like I want like a partner. And sometimes people do that when like they just get out of like a toxic relationship, or they're just bored or something. But like I feel like this person genuinely wanted to and still wants to be with you, and that's a really really like good thing. That's a very like high form of compliment. Like this person wants to be with you because they like genuinely want to be with you, not necessarily because they need you. Yeah. And with the Six of Swords, I'm seeing there's a lot of movement actually happening in this connection. Okay, this person is going to be moving towards you. I am seeing that they're leaving the past behind here. Like the Six of Swords, a lot of the times it matters on the artwork as well. And like with this person, it's just like, they're coming towards you. So I feel like they're leaving behind their past. They're leaving behind like the heaviness of their past. Water usually represents emotions in tarot, and it's like they're like they're leaving behind their heavy emotions, or like they're working through their emotions. Okay, like they don't want to be a burden or a victim to their emotions, so that's also a really positive thing. And yeah, with this Two of Wands, like they are coming towards you. Okay, they've been contemplating coming towards you. There's so much that they want out of want to experience out of this connection. And like literally this person is starting to get a lot more serious about their future. Even with this Knight of Pentacles, they do care a lot about stability, and this Two of Wands does indicate thinking about the future. And like whenever they think about their future, they do think about you. But there's still a little bit more thinking they need to do. There's still a little bit more that they have to come to terms with, because again, this Knight of Pentacles, it's not exactly like a King of Pentacles, and this Two of Wands, it's not exactly a Three of Wands. And the King of Pentacles is the ultimate, like, okay, I'm ready to be with you, I'm ready to settle down. And Three of Wands is all about, okay, I'm ready to come towards you, I'm ready to make this work and really plan for it. So it's just like, they are definitely getting there, but they are taking their time. Okay, like I'm not seeing that they're in a rush to do anything. They care about stability as well. It's interesting because this card also said like roots, and that reminds me of the root chakra. And I feel like this person has definitely been working on their root chakra. They've been feeling a lot better and stable within themselves, and they really are improving in a lot of different ways. So it's like if you've been waiting for this person to just get their life together, like it is happening. Okay, it's a sign that things are happening. Maybe if you've been manifesting this person to come back, definitely do manifest them to come back as like the best version of themselves. Someone who's mature, someone who knows how to be in a relationship. That's also a very important thing to do in manifestation, because a lot of the times people manifest people, and like they'll manifest a text message and it'll just stop there and it won't go forward, and they'll end up like feeling disappointed, and like they're going through that whole cycle again of like not stagnancy and things like that. But like, I really do feel like this is going to turn into something a lot more long-term, stable, long-lasting. Okay, this Cancer card, this fourth house card here, and this Pisces card is very very promising. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and pick a couple of tarot cards just to see what other messages we have here. Ooh, we got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like once this person makes up their mind about something, like they won't stop. And I really do feel like they've made up their mind about you and this connection. They really do want to pursue you. They are holding on to this connection so tightly. I'm also seeing like, stubbornness here. Like they are pretty stubborn about like, maybe having things their way. Like they're not letting go of you anytime soon, okay? Like I feel like if you've been having a hard time letting this person go, it's not just you. It definitely goes both ways. Again, you both have this like psychic connection. I really do feel like you could be, you could have ESP, you could be communicating telepathically. And I really feel like, the reason that you haven't been able to let go of this person is because this person is either consciously or subconsciously manifesting you, okay? Like, this person has not let go of you whatsoever. And, with this Four of Pentacles, that's an even number. I do feel like it's the same on both sides, okay? Like, the both of you are just like unable to let one another go. And yeah, it's like, they just love each other so much. Like, there's so much love here. There's an abundance of love here. At times I am seeing maybe there was a little bit of like, possessiveness, or maybe even a little bit of like jealousy here and there. But I'm seeing that there doesn't have to be, because you have this deep connection, you have this deep bond that, like, that's not something that you get every day. Like, I feel like I've said this in all the other piles. It's like, of course, there's attractive people around. That's inevitable. But it's like, you only have certain people that, like, you have that deeper bond, that deeper connection with. And that connection is not easy to just, find in, like, every single person, then everyone would be everyone else's soulmate. And that's not really how that works. So I am seeing that they have this deeper bond and connection with you that they didn't necessarily have with, like, anyone else. Or, like, definitely not a lot of people. And, like, you don't have to worry about this person, like, getting over you. I don't feel like they're over you whatsoever. I don't feel like they will ever be over you. I really feel like no matter what ends up happening between the both of you, this person's gonna be like thinking about you like till their last breath, okay? Like, the impact that you have on this person's life, I mean, they're going to be thinking about you for years to come. I do feel like for a lot of you, there's a very good chance that you will end up with this person. I am seeing this connection is headed towards something definitely, on the verge of more long-lasting and stable. With all this water energy, clearly there are feelings and emotions, and this Knight of Pentacles is also very promising. I really do feel like they want to make you an offer, but it's just that, they might be taking some time. And again, that's actually like a blessing in disguise, because, this person cares about you enough to take their good old time with you, to really get to know you on a deeper level, and to build a very strong foundation for this connection, so that it doesn't end up like, if you do end up going through some sort of tower moments. I even saw the Five of Wands at some point at the bottom of this deck. So if you do end up like, having some sort of like conflict or arguments, there's nothing that the both of you can't like get over, okay, or get past. Yeah. Okay, we also got the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So I am seeing that finances could be a factor in this connection. Maybe this person did care and, like, still cares a lot about, like, their work life. And, yeah, finances, their career, that is something that they take very, like, seriously. Or they've at least started to take that seriously. This person does care about, like, just building themselves up in that way, being stable in every sense. Like, with this root chakra, not only are they, working on being more emotionally stable, but also financially stable. So I am seeing that, if at times this person doesn't talk to you, they're literally just busy with work, okay? They're literally just busy, like, upgrading their finances and working on the more, like, material aspects of their life, because that is something that, is important to them, or they realize it's important to them. They realize it's something that they have to work on. Yeah. We also got the Sun. That is amazing. Okay, so there are definitely better and brighter days ahead for this connection. Oh my gosh, I really do feel like you have a very bright future together. You definitely do have a promising future. And, even with this Three of Pentacles, I feel like this person wants to invest the time and energy and effort into this connection, okay? They really want to, like, put in the work. They really want to, like, like, they're just like, what, like, relationships, like, they don't necessarily have to be work, but it's just like, you do have to put in some work to, like, make it work. I've said work so many times, but they're just like, that's not something that they mind doing. Like, they have the time and capacity to do this. Like, they want to, because, like, they're so emotionally involved. They're just like, yeah, you know what, I can make everything work. I'm going to find some way to, like, balance my career life and balance this connection. I'm also seeing maybe with this Four of Pentacles, this person could have been a little bit of a workaholic, or maybe they had to step away from this connection to focus on work or finances or whatever material life aspect. But now they're just like, yeah, now I want to invest time into this connection, because you are what truly makes them happy with the Sun card, okay? Like, you are someone that, like I said, you radiate love, light, joy. You have this positive, very, like, yeah, just this positive energy about you. Very, like, I can't think of the word, but, like, almost like addicting. Like, people love being around you. People just, like, end up being happier, like, after, like, even spending a couple of hours with you. Like, you just are naturally so positive. You just, you know how to like brighten people's days, and especially this person. I really do feel like you were there for them through a very dark time, or maybe just uplifted them in ways that you don't even know. And I really do feel like this person's going to tell you. Yeah, but I mean, I do feel like this person has told you, and you probably do know that like you have helped this person through a lot. But you're very generous, you're very kind, you're very giving, and you really were and still are the light of this person's life. Okay, like you bring about so much light, positivity, and happiness and joy into this person's life. And even just like thinking about you, I feel like relief some sort of stress. Okay, like I said towards the beginning, like you were like a stress relief for this person. Like their entire life could have been like going upside down, but it's like just hanging out with you would literally be like the highlight of their day, okay, or their week, or however often you hung out. But I am seeing like definitely a positive future. So it's like if things have been moving a little bit slow, because we did get a lot of Pentacles energy, which is a pretty slow moving suit, and even with the water sign energy, that's the second slow moving suit. You will understand exactly why things had to happen the way they had to happen. And it's like when you get together with this person in the future, and for some of you, that could be going from no contact to contact. For others, it could be like, this person is going to make you an offer and make things more official. Whatever the case may be, you're gonna realize like, oh, okay, I understand why I had to go through that. I understand why I had to like, um, you know, why everything had to happen the way it did. And it's like you're not even going to be worried about like any of the concerns or worries that you may potentially have now. Things will just work out in the best way possible, which is such an amazing note to end the reading with. Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have, and then I'll go over the zodiac signs as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from my Enchanted Forest Fairy deck to see what else is going on here. Okay, we've got I've Been Dreaming About You. How crazy is that? I love it when the Love Oracle cards reflect the actual cards that we pick. We literally got the Numinous, 12th house energy here, and even with this Pisces, also 12th house energy. Yeah, the both of you, like, just I feel like there's this inner knowing that you will get together, like something will happen for this connection. And again, I feel like maybe you could be seeing a lot of fours. I'm also getting twos and threes, so 2, 3, and 4 are pretty big numbers, and 6. Okay, wow, that's a lot of numbers, but I'm definitely seeing like 4, 4, 4, and I would say 6 is a little bit more promising, and 3 as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say 3, 4, and 6. Yeah, and maybe 2 as well. Okay, so this person has been dreaming about you. We also got I would do anything for you. You are an absolute goddess, or God, whatever you resonate with. Like, this person is gonna come back, and you're gonna see this person like invest in so much more time, energy, effort. You're gonna see like changes in communication. Communication between the both of you is definitely going to improve 100%. Again, I feel like you've already been telepathically communicating, but that you're gonna be seeing just major changes in the 3D for the better. So yeah, they are going to be like a whole new person. Okay, I'm really seeing that like this person's doing a 180. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of that. I think it's that Dua Lipa song. It was so famous on TikTok. It was did a 180, baby. I can't sing, but yeah. Yeah, but it's really great because I feel like this person, like, you've been on their mind so much, and it's like if you have been in like no contact for a while, like this person is 100% gonna reach out to you. Okay, like I can confidently say that. Like, this, it might take a while, or like maybe it could have been feeling like it's taking a while, but it will eventually happen. And like the way it happens, like, you're gonna be satisfied. Like, this person's going to give you stability, and they're going to be in your life for the longer term. Okay, and that's like the most important thing, because again, it's that whole thing I was saying, like, sometimes people manifest a text message, but then that's it, and they do end up getting that text message. By the way, manifestation is perfect. You can and will get everything that you manifest. Okay, if you're manifesting marriage with this person, it is bound to happen. Once you have that desire, and you do the shadow work, you do the energetic work to be in alignment with your desires, like, there's no stopping it. Okay, like, literally, like, you yourself would, you have like the power to stop certain things. But I really do feel like this person is headed towards you, and they're headed, like, they want stability in this connection. They want something long term with you for sure. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the signs. So yeah, like I said, we got Pisces energy, Cancer energy here, and I even mentioned the whole thing about semi-sextile. So maybe your sign could be like right before or after their sign, and that's in terms of sun signs. Yeah, but also Pisces and Cancer, maybe they could have that as their moon, rising, Venus, or 7th house, which is house of love and relationships. I would say we got pretty much all the earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, especially Taurus and Virgo. Yeah, we got Aries, we got Gemini, and we got Leo as well. Okay, so someone could have that, and yeah, like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or seventh house. But if that doesn't, apply, don't worry too much. It's more about the messages and the actual signs. So, yeah, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.